We're looking at Japanese food in the kitchen this morning in our quest to try at least to eat healthily this month.
Yeah, Fiona Uyema, author of Japanese Food Made Easy, converted me to tofu in the first hour of the programme. Now we're doing a chicken ramen.
That's right, something really wholesome but healthy as well for January. So the first thing we're actually going to do is just tenderise a chicken breast.
Sounds like a job for me.
Yeah, so just something to kind of therapy for the new year. Perfect.
Oh, the stress. Kids have been off for 2 weeks. Very stressful couple of weeks.
It's very thin now.
That's perfect, Tommy.
Is that okay?
Yeah, great.
Done.
By the way, he wasn't lying.
Please stop.
Yeah. After we went off air earlier on, he was tucking into that tofu and loved
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, brilliant. Mission accomplished then.
Yeah. It's all about what you put with the tofu.
Exactly.
Very tasty.
So really why we tenderise the chicken is just so, first of all, it'll cook evenly. It'll cook evenly on the pan because chicken breast's just uneven. There's some thick parts, some thin parts. But also then it breaks down the meat a little bit, so it's easier to cook. And you can marinate the meat as well.
Yeah.
So you could add a little bit of sake or wine if you didn't have sake at home, salt and pepper and oil. And it just makes the chicken a little bit more tender and tasty. So we're just going to leave that on a high heat. And last night then I did a lot of the hard work. I prepared a homemade chicken stock.
Right.
So again, you don't have to do it from scratch, but if you do, you can freeze it.
I've had ramen before, and it's the broth thing. It's like it is like a soup, so it's just a standard chicken stock that you can use.
Exactly. So the soup is a big part of it, and that's where you get all the health benefits. So really, I just used chicken carcass and left that simmering for about 2 to 3 hours and added in some veg, a little bit of seaweed and ginger, just to give it a Japanese flavour. So that's really the broth. That's all done. All we have to do is heat that up. And then to flavour it, we're adding miso.
Right.
So it's fermented. So really, again, good for digestion, brilliant in January when we've all overindulged. So it's a great thing to get into your diet.
Me so hungry right now.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Just give up with that.
So I've just added a little bit of the chicken broth to that. So Laura, I might get you to whisk that through for me.
Sure.
So you're just getting rid of the...
This is a big one in Japanese cooking miso, isn't it?
Yes, it is actually, yeah.
I moved my hand if I was you.
Do you want to wear protective glasses or something there?
No, sorry, I didn't realise how hot it was. OK, so the miso is going into the broth then. You meanwhile flipped the chicken. I presume it's not going to take that long to cook.
No, it's not, because we have it quite thin now after tenderising it. And then we're really just going to assemble a bowl.
Okie-doke.
So to assemble the bowl, noodles, depending on the type of noodles, they're either pre-cooked, so you just rinse them out.
Any particular type you should be using here?
These are egg noodles, or they're also called ramen noodles.
So they are a specific kind.
Yeah, exactly.
Hang on there, Laura.
Not too well.
No, that's brilliant.
So do you buy the fresh noodles then? Because I usually buy the dry ones and pop them into on the pan.
Yeah, I buy the fresh ones that you have to cook just for a little while. Or there are certain ones in a vacuum pack that you just actually rinse in boiling water. And then it's just a case of assembly. So I have some carrots here, some green veg.
What's
and then
that?
we're going to put our
pak choi, is it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then I'm just going to add the chicken to that as well.
So we're just waiting on the miso then.
Exactly.
How's
I don't know, but the miso is fine.
We'll add that in there, Laura.
Miso. Where can we get miso?
So actually, the larger supermarkets, thankfully, now have started to stock it. But if you can't find them there, health stores or Asian markets. And they're really reasonably priced as well. So it goes a long way. And once you open it, stored in an airtight container. So that's your broth ready. And I just wanted to quickly show you then an on-the-go one. So you can just layer it up, put them in these mason jars, which are a big hit this year, actually. Everyone's bringing their lunch in these jars. Yeah, we're sticking on trend.
So this is a lunch.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And I've just put miso in the bottom of it, and then you can add boiling water in work. Yeah.
It's like a cup of soup, but a posh
so
one.
cool.
Yes.
Imagine walking in, that's my ramen.
I don't think you're cool. I'd find another word.
Yeah.
You make quite an impression in work.
I already do.
So you have the miso down there, then you've topped with noodles, then put in carrot pak choi, and then you're literally just going to...
Yeah, so the miso will add the flavour. And then you could put in some chicken as well, if you'd like.
OK.
So I'm just going to slice the chicken.
This is something I could get behind this dish. This is
pretty easy, all right, yeah. Not that, there's skill involved.
Oh, of course, yeah. Well, I like to make everything simple.
Stirring the miso is definitely the hard part.
And then we just have a little bit. You have to add seaweed, of course.
Oh, right, so that's a bit of the old stuff, please.
So that is your...
I'm seeing a recurring theme here where Tommy gets to dig in. It's fine, I'll take the fork. I'm not going to hedge my bets with that. Fiona, thanks so much. Two gorgeous recipes today. I'll definitely try them at home. Appreciate that. Dig in, Tom. Don't forget, if you missed any of the steps, we're going to have a full recap at the end of the show.
That's lovely. After the break, will Ireland be picking up any Golden Globes tonight? We've a full preview for you.